What is up, class? Teacher Plays with Crusader Kings 3, the new DLC, Roads to Power. There is a new start date, if you check it out, during the, I'm not sure which Crusades, but it's really focused around this area. You could be Salahadin, you could be a bunch of other people, but the really big new mechanic is to play as someone who is unlanded. And I think that's what we're going to try this time. I'm not going to create a custom character this time. This is why we're moving away from the Game of Thrones right now, because it's not updated, so I can't play it. So, kind of funny, as soon as we get dragons, they update the main game, so we'll go back to it at some point. So we're going to be Robert Frangopoulos. Okay, a second son not standing to inherit, Robert Crispin has embraced the Norman spirit of adventure. Already a seasoned veteran of the conflict in Iberia, Robert has entered the employ of the Byzantine Empire and now leads a contingent of Norman mercenaries to fight against the Turks. Will Robert find the glory he seeks as a great commander, or will he fall victim to the nest of vipers that is the Byzantine court? So we're going to start with him. Let's check it out. Alright, so I have not played this at all. I've watched maybe one video and I didn't really. Interesting, I can create a cadet branch of my current house. We're not going to do that. I don't have an heir, and my lifestyle, I'm going to go martial. Valor, interesting. So there are different schemes you can do, things like that, but let's check this out. So it looks like Passage of Arms, Bug Wealthy Citizenry. I think we'll be an upstanding person for now, but let's look at all this. Move camp for new contracts, 2 criminal contracts. Don't have a lot of knights. My realm. Oh, I have a camp. That's kind of cool. I can build stuff in the camp. I don't have a lot of money. Proving ground, supply tent maybe? Oh, I didn't want to move camp. Let's go do a contract perhaps. Camp followers. Doesn't look like I have anybody. Does that mean I'm by myself? Your followers. There we go. Rousseau de Billy. He's my knight and my best friend. I like him. Should I try to find a wife? No. Valid characters found. Okay. I'm 26. Interesting. What land do I have claims to? Oh, I don't have any. My house, half-brother. Half-brother. Me, my dad. Huh. I don't even know what land I'm supposed to have. Activities. University visit, camp, revelry, hunt. Decisions. Go fishing, reject inheritance. Interesting. We are swords for hire. Okay, so let's go with Passage of Arms. The bridge of Prusa remains unprotected. A show of force is necessary to keep bandits away. Your Marsh Alexandros shall reward whoever dissuades them. Potential rewards gives me $53, 75. Roll of patrons. You make progress in the Knight of the Swan decision. You gain 250 precisions. Let's travel to accept. I'm not going to spend money to travel, so let's check that out, and let's unpause. Oh, there we go. Nice. For Marshal Alexandros immediately stops listening as he makes his way through camp. Wonderful morning we have here, he starts. A perfect chance to show those ruffians the value of a true knight. You see, there's a bridge that goes right into Prusa. Prusa. All manner of miscreants, fools, and idiots hang about there. Someone should take care of that. I shall break 300 lances. Chance minus 7%. It's terrible. It will take a couple days to the bridge. Balanced scheme. I might have made the mistake and done this too early. Go to the bridge. Muscle gives me 10%. Okay, I need more people. $41. Muscle, thug. Outfoot pad. Gonna add him as muscle, our good friend. Can we look for people? Doesn't look like it. I wonder if I should make him my second, my best friend. Let's see. Pretty good at fighting and diplomacy. Take a look. I can be a personal physician. He can be a bond. You're gonna be my second. No cost. Now it's only at minus 5% chance. That's terrible. What happens if I do this? My house head has a that. I don't even know how I'm supposed to get followers. Oh, find more officers using scout for talent. Check that. Then we're gonna lose this operation. Interesting. Oh, we're at 5% now. Okay. And advantages interact with your due passage of arms. Execute a scheme. Oh, okay, I don't have enough. Hey, let's just see what happens. It's gonna be terrible. Auto invite agents. There's no agents I can invite. Let's speed it up a little bit. Baggage train completed. Nice. Okay. Let us do... We do search for... I should have visited the castle holding baggage train. Oh, there's other upgrades? This is quite in-depth. Okay, let's get this scheme done with. I have 3 advantages. Ins and outs. As we trudge down the road, a building hoves into view. The battered sign outside reads, "The Ashen King Inn." No luck here tonight. We barely gotten room for our current lodgers, let alone anyone new. Inside, the innkeeper shakes his head dismissively, and especially not you ragtag types. I'm afraid I require absolutely no lodging. That's a negative thing, it seems like. I don't want to be gallows bait, that's a bad person. Surely we can make an arrangement. Spend the rest of my money. Oh well, we'll get some stress. He wants to be like that, he wants to be like that. Really close to... Okay, max success chance, we've reached that. So does this just happen? Think of the stuff they could do with this in the Game of Thrones mod. I don't think we're being unreasonable, snarks the cook, who presumably drew the short straw, coming to speak to me, waving an arm dismissively at the surrounding train all the while. There's plenty of farms here, even if they're not great ones. Not be that hard for us to pause briefly and stock up on some of the little luxuries that make our food bearable. I sigh, weary of the conversation already. I wonder which of us will break first. Yes, our provisions are perhaps a bit low, below where I'd like them to be, but there's little cause for such alarm. We can probably find something. Almost empty-handed. Okay. Burning at both ends, it's clear that my best friend Russell and I is sincerely putting his all into my contract, dedicating his sleepless nights and long days to our goal. Perhaps it is cruel of me to use one who's so dear to me so. Certainly I cannot say I would like to be used so. Still, he is effective and for good cause. I don't want to become a lover with him. Rest a while, Russell. You've done enough. Oh, so I have to, like, wait till I have enough of these. This is seize the moment. Oh, we did it. Okay. Panting, I tap my horse in the back. Easy now, it's over. Guarding the bridge has become my only task for the past fortnight, armor shining under the moon. The sea of broken lances that have been pushed to one side is a testament to my performance. Robert, to Marsh, Alexandros greets me, sending me some of his men to pick up the spoils. What a sight. We have a long path ahead of us. So we made the money. Okay, let's head home and visit the castle. Okay. Let us visit the castle holding. Listen to exotic story, train with Byzantium's elite guards, or recruit warlike followers, buy provisions, sell artifacts, peruse contract. Oh, I visited the Hagia Sophia. That is so cool. No player error. Still no spouses. Okay, let's check out the castle. As we pass through the arches and colonnades, we enter the great city of Constantinople. It is no wonder that this is a jewel crown of Basilius Constantinos, and I look yonder through the heart of the city. The Hagia Sophia and Hippodrome readily available on the horizon. I start to feel quite small in awe of these monuments. Let's take a look at the castle. Constantinople castle grounds are, as expected, furnished for martial purposes with casks of arrows, stray pole weapons, a handsome stable, and the like. The training ground is just outside the gates, and a handful of garrison guards are dawdling around the entrance, either half asleep or polishing their weapons. I purse my lips and ruminatively look around at the organized chaos. I should look for some able bodies. Inside the stuffy garrison, the guards have arranged a fighting ring to hone their skills. Two of them are currently using it, jabbing at each other, all the while cheered on by a handful of onlookers. I observed their training for a bit, and it is clear that Heraclios, the first guard, is significantly more experienced than Basilius, the second guard. As they finish up, I gingerly approach the ring, and they shift their focus on me. Basilius, $102, Heraclios, $109. I can make money. Which one's Heraclius? It's pretty good. That's Captain Robert. Oh, Basilius has good martial, but other than that, he's not good. We want Heraclius. Let's head back. Bingo with the locals at the tavern. Oh, there's recruitment. Oh my, who is that? Walk up to the minx by... Okay, the tavern. Gathering travelers and local Greeks alike is brimming with activity. A storyteller is seated by the fire a bit further up. Up front, a gathering of shabby chums pester the server for more Malvasia. And at a corner of the counter, a beautiful minx sits, seemingly bored. She's not that good. And there's a intriguing figure. This is cool. This is like a role-playing game. See who's up for recruitment. I don't have the money. Okay, on second thought, let's head back. Here's something else. Town Crier might have something for us. Town Crier perks up as I approach, insistently chattering about the nearby contract posted by local nobles. She's accompanied by a friendly, shifting white and brownish-gray old cat who looks at me with the clearest blue eyes as I intently listen to the narrated listings. Skilled collaborators wanted to handle delicate matters, acknowledged stewards needed for organizational assignments, able bodies needed for martial duties. So what are we good at? We're best at martial duties. Martial duties? Count me in. Okay, that's graded 2. I'm done here. We have hired muscle and we have collect taxes. Let's head over there. We're gonna hired muscle. The necromancer. Unable to sleep, a nighttime stroll in the plains sees my mind wanderously, aimlessly when I hear chanting. Following the sound to its source, I find a ring of torches illuminating a curious and unsettling scene. A robed man, his eyes affixed to his grimoire, invokes the names of demons he seeks to bind to his will. Before him is a ritual circle drawn in chalk. Complicated and elegant, and utterly mad, this man is clearly a necromancer. Shocked, I stumble and trip, loudly announcing my presence. Yo, let's learn about demons. Intriguing! Learned in demonology. My PD goes down, terrifying, I must flee. Or I fight him. I'm gonna fight him. It's driven away. Excellent. My needs are simple, explains Isidoros. There are certain thorns in the rose of Redestos, and I would have you remove these prickly characters. I can't be seen to remove them directly, but you're gonna deal with them for me. I draw a thumb across my neck, quizzically. No, clarifies my employer. No serious bloodshed, just keep them silent without killing them until they understand what it is to disrespect the mayor. Seems simple enough. Remember, we're here to earn. Okay, so maximum is 30. So muscle Heraclius and bodyguard Roussel. This is actually like enthralling. I could play this forever. Make a request interaction. Got tons of provisions. Pays $11 to range. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that yet. Okay, so I want to get to 55. The maximum, I think. Now, can we do it without enough advantages? One more phase. I'm gonna have to watch a video on this. Execute scheme. Okay, no, we need one more advantage to do it. Here we go. Seize the moment. We succeeded. We get $51. Good. 250 provisions. Get more opinion. Wonderful job, Robert. The Garden of Redestos is beautiful, blissfully silent, and I can rest a little easier at night. Tosses me a pouch of silver. Please stay with us next time you're passing through this area. I'm sure we can find suitable lodgings, not to mention suitable employment for such an enterprising young mercenary. Where is he from? He's Norman, which is northern France, right? Yes. So maybe eventually we try to head back there. Okay, let's go collect taxes. Okay, I'm already traveling, so I have to head back first. Aches and pains. I find myself making such noises when sitting down at a camp. The elders always talk about how that happens when you get older, but I'm only 28. No, such is the wear and tear of a life lived rough. I can see the toll it takes on others. Roussel winces a bit as he slumps down next to me. Must soldier on. We don't have the money. Must soldier on. Body gets used to it. Okay, we're done traveling. Let's go collect taxes. Marsh Georgius, representative, is swift and to the point. The city of Didi Moitaken has, it seems, failed to pay an extra tax imposed by the good Tormarsh. The residents have resisted further demands, but not quite marched into open revolt just yet. Georgios wants his due, but is cautious of the potential costs of an outright rebellion. Neutral third party is convenient fiction for browbeating the recalcitrant settlement's leader, one Mayor Kyrakios. Kyriakos into submission. All that waits is the journey to Didymicon. Travel without your domicile. Complete 4 piece challenges to uncover evidence. I don't understand this. Domicile is private property leaves certain characters who have particularly government form. Okay, let's do that one. See what happens. Captain Robert, welcome, cries Mayor Kyriakos as my party and I enter the city. In short order, I'm introduced to the other magnates of the town. Narcissus, Marcos, and Horathios. We are sure that you will agree with us when we protest this unjust tax. We are but simple city folk, and we have long since given everything we can. Maybe true, maybe not. We'll see soon enough. Interesting. Start with you, Kyriakos. Kyriakos' quarters as the city's mayor are surprisingly extensive. He leads me to a room that clearly serves conferences of the settlement's most important people, seating me at the head of the table. Honorable Captain, surely you must see that Tormash's avarice is misplaced. He has vested you with his authority, helped us in this matter, and we will see to it that the world knows of your generosity. As he speaks, my mind flits back to a large chest of what seems to be silver. Financial records, try to catch him out in a lie. I'm going to steal it. If only I had brought a quartermaster. Try to catch him out in a lie. Our conversation lasts for well over an hour, going over and over every last little remote detail of Mayor Kyriakos dealing with Didymicon. Where they happened, who they were with, and how much was earned, so on. It doesn't take too much effort to prise the truth from him. Something that he seems near-terminally surprised by. Maybe our luck holds for once. So did we get it? We did it. Success. Good. Let's head to Narcissus. Narcissus leads us to the source of his wealth, a well-stocked armory and smithy attached, that provides weapons and ammunition to the militia and passing caravans alike. I consider myself a no-nonsense man. I speak plainly, and I hope others speak plainly with me. The Tormash's tax is unjust, and we can't pay it. That's all there is to it. Financial reckons. Look for signs of misdeeds. I make someone of my quartermaster. No. %. This one's 43%. Look for telltale signs of misdeed. I didn't get it. Okay, still Marcos. Scholastic community Didymicon? I have no idea. It's small but tenacious. Most of the local scriveners seem to work for Marcos in some fashion or another, who keeps a tidy business with his near monopoly on letters in the town. Do I make my fair share? Yes, of course, but that's just it. It's my share. I pay the taxes I'm obligated to, but this isn't a proper tax. It's just some pointless whimsy. Financial records, try to catch him out in a lie. Didn't get it. See what Horathius says. Appears to make most of his wealth from renting hostels and visiting the local shrine and operating a small charity. Go over everything in exhaustive details. Success. Okay. Made my decision. We gather in Mayor Kyriakos' chamber, a suitably dramatic place, with the Tormash's world behind me. This will be binding one way or the other. My gut tells me that they can play, they simply don't want to, and my investigations have largely borne that out. I only got 2 pieces of evidence, so I'm going to say you shall pay half. Locals are not entirely happy with my decision. A fair conclusion, I think. Took it well. Did not make much money. We need more. $16. He loses opinion on me. We're going to keep those in our back pocket. Good for provisions. Let's go here and try and find some stuff. I don't want criminal. A treasure map contract. That's pretty cool. Back. I don't think I have enough to do anything else. Let's take the treasure contract. Treasure map, the one that got away. Theodorus walks up to me and pats my shoulder. Such a good lad. I truly appreciate your aid in this one final excursion. He hands over a tattered treasure map, the wrinkles around his eyes softening as he smiles. May not look like much, but I wrestled with Satan himself to obtain this. Treat it with care. Okay, pausing for a moment. Let the words sink in. The old man then cackles. Whenever you're ready, we have a treasure to dig up. Let's head out. Excavate treasure. Travel with camp. That's what domicile is. Oh my gosh. Going all the way over here. Lots of... So could be my caravan master. What does it cost me? No cost. So that doesn't cost me much, so that's cool. I don't have enough gold to really do anything. Let's just deal with the danger. Now, what could head porter be bad at it? Stooge, he'd be good at it. They'd both be good at it. Theodorus, who's he? When did he join me? Bodyguard, average. Yeah, I don't want to have a stooge. Let's travel here. Starving soldiers. A figure stumbles into camp dirty and tired, clearly in need of a square meal. His name is Simeon. It says, there are more like me. He gestures off into the distance. All of us left to rot after petty conflict ends. Our sword arms work as well as ever, but our lot is to wander and starve. We're the only ones left who won't rob the vulnerable for food. Every eligible men-at-arms regiment. I have regiments? I have cavalry. That is cool. I didn't even check that. No, I have Conroy. I don't even know what those are. Spurring hard with lances couch, these reckless Norsemen horsemen. Cool. Simeon joins my camp. Simeon joins my camp, becomes a knight. I lose $16. I don't want to lose the money. We could use another blade. Are you any good, Simeon? No. Come, sit, recover, eat. Travel, a lowly delicacy. On our way through Triana, please, we appear. Okay, we've seen this one before. He wants you to eat stuff. Can't believe I almost ate this garbage. Seems that our caravan has become a little lost in these foreign lands. Got lost, that's okay. Journeying through the Ceres, I passed by peculiarly looking tents played open with a yet more peculiar looking occupant inside. I'm wrathful. Am I wrathful? I am wrathful. You kill him to get piety. Not interested. Got a martial perk. Nice. I wonder if there's no new trees, so I wonder what's a good... Oh, these are different. Some of these. Interesting. Fortified knowledge. The high altitude and the brisk of the old air of Ohrid has a very refreshing quality as we traverse the local hill fort. Soldiers in the valley below appear to be practicing some rare type of training technique I haven't seen before. I move in closer, failing to restrain my curiosity. While doing so, I am approached by the local captain, Vojmir. Would you like to join in, my lord? Always up for a challenge. I would lose $50. Unfortunately, we are in a hurry. I'm going to gain stress for everything. I'm going to lose money no matter what. We're in a hurry. Danger, this is fine. Traveling through the sometimes harsh environments. Theodorus is sick. Should let him rest and recover fully. There we go. We arrive in the Peshkopi countryside early afternoon and begin looking for clues as to where the marker on the treasure map might point. Walking about the mountains, I notice a well-hidden cavity in a rocky cliff. It leads into a small cave. Inside the grotto, its decor depicting various strange and lugubrious activities. A dusty wooden chest awaits. I open and uncover a hefty stash of gold, jewelry, and valuables. Nice. I don't want to steal from him. Splendid news for Theodorus. Treasure map is worth 2 in the bush. Theodorus can barely contain his excitement as I return to his tent. Gold, you say? How's that for one final treasure? A twinge of melancholy, doubtlessly at the thought of an adventurer's end, flits across his face as he concludes to this affair. I am grateful for this golden windfall. Dutifully delivered. Go with my thanks. 75 bucks. Nice. Oh, and now we're camped here. That's interesting. Instructor of Knights, rustle animals, settle boundary dispute. I didn't know our whole camp moved. That's interesting. Let us settle a boundary dispute. Let's visit the church holding, actually. We're in a church. This ought to be interesting. Church grounds seem interesting. Garden stroll. Church looks intriguing. Passing through the gates of the church, I am struck by the work that must have gone into the exquisite structures and sacred decor. One of the monks tending to this place notices me and collectively walks over. Greetings, my child. I am Brother Vlash. How may I help you? The eyes casually glance over the baskets of coin donations a bit further down the aisle. Maybe God would bless our cause? Garden stroll. Garden is framed by hedges and trees. I can feel a presence quite strongly here. Caught up in all this beauty, what if through all my trials and tribulations, I'm not going to convert? No way. Let's head back. Mingle with the locals. Wouldn't mind hearing a story too. Let's see who's up for recruitment. Ooh, a couple women approaching the crew of unemployed Albanians. I raise my voice and address them directly. I am looking for some skilled, reliable people to join my camp. Who among you are up for the task? Mariana, Despina, the Timid. My name is Marku. For reasons at my own, I would like to join your camp. Compassionate Knave. He's deceitful. I don't want him. Oh, she's good at diplomacy. She's a really good student. Despina, I want you. Excellent. Let's head back. Thinking of something else. Let's head back. I don't want to generate new contracts while there's other contracts. Let's go train some knights. Let's go. Treacherous slopes. As we travel through the kooks, I take this beautiful view from the mountainside. When I steal my eyes away to focus on the stony path ahead, I realize we've been surrounded by a group of ruffians. A tall man, presumably the leader, steps out in front of the caravan. Passing through these mountains will cost you. Don't care who you are. Anyone passing through my mountain pays. I could take him, probably. Let's talk this through. 3% to battle. What if I paid you to lead us to the mountains instead? I'm gonna fight him. I'll not give in so easily. To battle. We beat them, and we got $15. Nice. Fire and friends. Each night, one fire becomes the hub of the camp's social activity. People coalescing around my inner circle to wag tongues and trade friendly barbs. Tonight is no exception. Look, all I'm saying, chortles Roussel, to the giggling of several other followers, is that poor Despina can't be blamed for her poor marching pace. Must be hard with that stick rammed right up her you-know-what. A chorus of inebriated guffaws break out easily. Turn the tables, join the ribbing. She doesn't like me. Soak it all in. Do some stress. Contract, Instructor of Knights. As I arrive, I'm greeted by Count Petroslav of Raska's Marshals Luca. I'm glad you can make it. We are in need of an expert in the ways of war. Okay, let me see these men. Are there other positions I could fill? Head porter. Ina's average. Bodyguard. I'm not going to give those positions away yet. Let's see these men. Who do I want to train? They will all accept. Prowess. Train Luca. Know what I'm dealing with. I invite Luca to spar with Roussel. They take their stances awaiting an opening. Luca strikes first. A barrage against Roussel's with his mace. He's not holding a mace. Roussel looks helpless, clearly outmatched by his foe, and I stop the bout before it gets bloody. Thank you for your efforts, Luca. I've seen enough to know how to proceed with your teaching. Aggressive attacker. Luca can't keep up. Okay, let's try Mouville. Oh, what's going on here? Our little forest of tents putting itself up every few evenings is something we've gotten very, very good at of late. First one, then another, with people and tools spreading out down the lines to help their neighbors. Place for everything, that's kind of awesome. Need another hand. I don't like that, move them apart. Good to see those two getting along. Let's train this guy. He fights Roussel again. Teaching him Reaver should be easy. Learns it on the spot. Beautiful. Train Knights. Know what I'm dealing with. I invite Barbet to spar. Teaching him Reaver should be take a lot of money. This is a super interesting smaller kind of game. Let's pause it. Culture Peshkopi is unfamiliar to me, and some of their customs equally alien. This is proven especially true when Roussel, acting as our cook for the evening, beckons me over to look at the stewing park. But it's a local recipe, he begins, supposedly authentically Albanian, I was assured. I look at the substance with suspicion. Is that stewed lizard with carrots? Blended in herbs from northern Norman cuisine. Okay, so that's kind of just a little test of what I wanted to show you. Do you want me to keep playing? Do you want me to create a custom character? Keep playing with this guy? Whatever you want, let me know in the comments. Please give me a like, comment, subscribe. We are almost at 900 subscribers, which is insane. This has been Teacher Plays. Class dismissed.